Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, well, any planet you have in your chart with Gemini, welcome. If not, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with the Prime Frauds Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck, okay? Now, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and it's crucial that we learn how to utilize it to help us in knowing what is for us in readings or just in life in general, okay? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous gemmies, let's get into your cards. Yes. Now, I don't know if you guys know the reference by me calling you gemmies. It's of Outlander. Very big fan. Very big fan. Not so much of the books. They're a little too much, but I love the show. Now, I'll actually put that in the description or in the comments. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. First card, Strength. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Well, I guess that's your card. And you got the Six of Autumn. Six of Autumn pointing towards the left, which to me as a reader means that it happened in the past or it's happening slowly. Okay? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Next card, Ace of Spring. Okay, so in this deck, Autumn represents Pentacles. Spring represents Wands. Summer represents Cups. And winter represents Swords. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. You know what? I'm going to write it down so I remember. Oh, darn it. Gemini reading. Actually, it's not. So, Gemini is the main character's grandson, and the way they write Gemini It's actually an abbreviation of Jeremiah. I know it's not the same letter, but it makes the same sound. So, Gemini. So that's why I say it. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies. Next card is the Prince of Autumn in the upright. Yeah. Okay. Now, let us clarify. And I use selenite to cleanse my decks. Just so you know. It's my personal fave. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward. Please come forward and clarify why the Strength card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and clarify the Strength card in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you got Penelope Dreamweaver with Jehobiah at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and clarify why the Six of Autumn is here in the upright. No, pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share why the Six of Autumn is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you got the Singer of Healing. Clarifying that with Indy at the bottom of the deck. And behind Indy was Ecstasis, and behind Ecstasis is, the fairy godmother. Das ist gut, ja. Oy vey. Okay. If you've noticed, I use a lot of cultural references. I bring them all together because this planet is a mixture of cultures, and I just like to mix it up a bit. So, yeah. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And the Ace of Spring is clarified by himself with the Oakman at the bottom of the deck. And Solace behind that. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share. And the Prince of Autumn is clarified by Loathas the Wild, with Mike the Biomancer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Death card. Now that, to me, is a good sign. I know, some people are like, nay, not for me, but for me, 'tis. Okay? I don't shy away from endings. You know why? Because endings give way to new beginnings. That is what you want. Not necessarily the ending, but the opening to something new and great, where the possibilities are endless. and it's up to you to choose what it's gonna be. Okay, now first card is the Strength card in the upright, which talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Wonderful. 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 It's not wonderful, it's wonderful. But anywho, and now what is clarifying that is Penelope Dreamweaver first, which talks about inspiration, magical dreams, visions. So you are strong because you have that side to you, which is you get inspiration, probably from thin air, as in you can inspire yourself to do something, which is a great talent to have, by the way. And maybe you have dreams that come to reality, and you have visions of what you want to see, but also visions in your day. Maybe you're clairvoyant, je ne sais pas, which means I don't know in French. Bah, j'y vais. Then you got Jihobaya. Now G talks of unreal hazard, imaginary fears, realistic caution. So maybe the strength that comes from being able to see a little bit in the future, to have magical dreams, to see in the future, to have visions of the future, and to be inspired by certain ideas and concepts to actually move forward and do something through your own volition, okay, is basically a means for you to protect yourself from an unrealistic hazard or imaginary fears or realistic caution. So basically, the realistic caution is based on the fact that you have prophetic, you can say, prophetic powers. And so basically, all these things that relate to what might be problematic, on these cards, it's basically telling me that you, yourself, can deal with it. So you don't need help from many others, which is amazing. Okay? Now that is what makes your strength come true. Next, you have the Six of Autumn, which is the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles. Okay, and this talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, and repaying a debt. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this is that you have, first of all, you have the strength to take care of yourself, not only through your fears, through controlling your fears and making them manageable, but also through, better way of saying it is that not only do you have control over your thoughts, you also have control over your material wealth. Okay? And that is clarified by the Singer of Healing, which is healing of mind, body, and spirit, or healing of body, mind, and spirit, which comes back to the same thing, as well as Indi, which is indecision, wishy-washing, commitment, decision-making. So the Six of Autumn, the good you do comes back to you, but it is pointing towards the left, I have to say. how about we do this? So it is pointing towards the left, which means that you started acting the right way in the past, and now it is paying off. Okay, so before this way of acting, you were very wishy-washy. You did not know. You were not sure what you were doing. So you're like, deal with it yourself. I ain't coming in this. Nuh-uh. Right? That was something. And so now that you are on the right path, because you saw that, okay, if you do the right things, you will get the wanted. You will receive the wanted result. So because of that, it has allowed you to heal your mind, body, and spirit, or your body, mind, and spirit, which is amazing. And because of having healed your body, mind, and spirit, you have become you have tapped into the ecstasy, joy, motivation, and rapture of your being, of your higher self, of your actual real self, what you really are at the bottom, at the core of your being. You are joyous all the time. Joyous. That is what you are. You're joyful and happy and motivated and I don't know what you feel ecstasy, basically. You get the hint, okay? And because of that way of being, okay, the fairy godmother comes and visits you quite often, okay? And it bestows upon you gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. Now this is the type of lesson that you want, okay? So yeah, that is great. Then the next card you got is the Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring is wands. Spring represents wands. Okay, and wands talk of actions. Okay? So, this card says it's time to take action. Ta-da! Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. New actions, new things that will make you feel alive. Yeah. Why are you suggested? Well, what is clarifying that would be himself, which is natural law, magical law, life force, shamanic powers, and magic. So you will start on something new, my gemmies, that will allow you to tap into your higher self, your knowingness, your ability to tap into the universe, your ability to tap into your magical abilities. Okay? And those magical abilities, let me tell you, are your strength. Is how you will interact with ancient wisdom, and how you will go deeper into your reality by creating what you want. Because most people don't do that. They just react to what has happened in their life. But you, yes, you, my jammies, you can create what you want, which is amazing. Really, it is. Okay? Yeah. Now, next card is the Solace card. Now, the Solace card talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis. Now, this just goes and this is kind of like a throwback to the Oak Man. okay, which talks of ancient wisdom, but you take that ancient wisdom and you make it go farther. You make it so that that knowledge allows you to consciously synthesize what is happening to you in your life, okay, which is very interesting by Zive. Now, the last card you got is the Prince of Autumn. Okay, and the Prince of Autumn is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous individual. Okay, it says cautious but wise action. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. Which is interesting because where was it that we talked of the first power? Blah, blah, blah. Meticulous attention to detail. Wishy-washing. Decision making. I relate that to that because for you to be able to make a choice, to go from being wishy-washy to making an actual choice, you need to be cautious, you need to be meticulous, you need to pay meticulous attention to detail. So this just follows each other, right? And the reason why you pay meticulous attention to detail is because of this guy. Face flattening Luathas the Wild, right? See, he's flattening someone's face here. So Luathas the Wild talks of haste, talks of impulsiveness, talks of fire, spontaneity, and balance. So the reason why you take your time, you pay attention to them details, is because you want to balance. You want to stay well-centered, well-balanced. You don't want to tip the board. You want everything to be calm, cool, and collected. Okay? Now, next card you got is a Mike the Mancer, which talks of clues everywhere, details, small clues, details, the message is everywhere. Okay, patience. So what I see is that if you want to find balance, you need patience. Patience to take a quick, to be very meticulous in your attention to detail. To detail. It says here, details. This word. Details. I know it's backwards, but details. And now, the Death card, which to me only indicates new beginnings. So this is a very powerful card to me, okay? So the Death card means natural, timely endings, yes. But it also means release, letting go of something, and liberation. You are liberating yourself from something and you are moving on to something else. So this is a great reading, okay? At the very end, you'll be very attached to how you do things, very particular in making sure that you attain what you want by paying close attention to detail and not rocking the boat, okay? So that is all that I have for you guys this week, my Gemmies. If you guys like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Okay, now, what was I going to say? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And And with that being said, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and it is crucial that we learn to utilize it so that we know what is for us and what is not for us in readings. But not only that, but so that we know how to deal with the things that happen in our lives, okay? So, my wonderful Gemmies, this is all that I have for you guys this week, okay? And with that being said, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!